This man, Daniel, was conducting a First Amendment audit at the Schenectady County Building in Schenectady, New York, in May of 2022. When Officer Stockman first arrived, he seemed to understand the First Amendment, and the rights afforded to citizens. Daniel, the auditor, wanted to make a complaint on an individual, then one thing led to another with the employees, and as quick as that, he was arrested for trespassing, for interfering. The employees didn't feel comfortable with someone with a camera there, and after some coaxing by Officer Stockman, that's all it took. By the way, Daniel, of NY State Audit, has been back to this county building since his arrest, without incident. His charges were also dropped, go figure. But, he has also been arrested elsewhere since then. Although this video is not on his channel, check out his channel, NY State Audit, to see his follow-ups to this arrest. Thanks for watching, and let us know your thoughts on any part of this interaction.
14 million. Hey there.
I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what's going on.
Okay.
The gentleman came in here and started filming the building.
Okay.
I told him, you can't film the building. He said, yes, I can. So we went back and forth for like 15 minutes. He followed all the procedures to go through the machine, cleared. I can't stop him.
Right.
Legally, I can't.
Right.
So he wasn't physically or anything. So he went upstairs. He started filming the building upstairs. He was in the third floor county clerk's building. And I guess I was down here, but they said that a gentleman up there got annoyed, slapped the phone out of his hand. Now the gentleman who was filming wants him arrested.
That's right.
I know, and the gentleman said I just got annoyed that he was doing it to me.
No, unfortunately, it's his First Amendment right. I dealt with it. I think it's the same guy. He was over at the post office in Mount Pleasant. I dealt with him 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
And they got upset with him there, and I told him,
There's nothing we can do.
It's First Amendment. As long as he's in a public place filming general goings on, he can do that.
I guess the gentleman up there got mad and swatted the phone.
All right.
There's a sergeant from the sheriff's office and another sheriff up there, deputy sheriff. Okay.
Dispatch
905.
Suspects. Oh, hello, Officer Stockman.
Hi there.
This guy has. Excuse me, please don't interrupt. I'm gonna get to you. This guy right here has integrity. Okay. Okay. The oath that he took to the Constitution, he honors it. Okay. All right, because I've already dealt with him.
Good to
but
go.
You're sheriff. You're a sheriff. No wonder you're treating me like this.
Yeah,
so
you can
not walk
deal with
away.
Right.
And following my complaint.
You can do whatever you want.
So, sir.
Sir, do you want to deal with me now that I'm here?
Oh, so he's done?
Yeah, they
All right.
call us.
So you're gonna take my report and stuff?
If you want to tell me what's going on, sure.
Can you please don't let him the sheriff, because he was gonna take my report and all of a sudden you're gonna take my report. I'll do it with you. I have no problem. I like you. You approached me already respectfully. Can you please come over here?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that he didn't leave. Okay, because these guys don't have body cams. They're not telling me anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, why don't you tell me?
All right. So, I came in. I'm an independent journalist.
Right. Yeah, I dealt with you.
You already know. I don't even need to explain it to you because we've already been through this.
Sure.
Okay, the other day. All right. So the same thing you made contact with me doing. Okay, I was doing the same thing here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy downstairs explained that.
The guy downstairs explained it. Okay, he had an issue with it, but we corrected it.
Yep.
Okay, I respectfully, just like I'm doing it.
Sure.
We corrected it. I came upstairs.
Yep.
He ended up. I ended up just going through the building and through the publicly accessible areas. As long as there's no restriction signs or anything like that. I come up here to this floor, and I'm just recording. They're just inside. I get confronted to them unless they speak to me. I ask them who I'm speaking to and stuff like that. I don't know who it is. I can't remember her name, but she did identify herself, and then she proceeds to tell me that I can't record the employees. And I'm trying to get her to understand, that I'm allowed to do that from public view. Then I already have permission downstairs, from them. Even though I didn't need their permission, they still understood that I have a right to do that. This guy comes into the conversation, and I got the video. I can show you after we're completely done. Okay, I will show you the video when I'm not recording anymore. So I go, and I'm right there where that little shelf is. He walks up to me, All right, and at first I thought he was actually like giving me a compliment, you know, like yeah, continue, because he was like, keep doing what you're doing. He didn't look serious like in his face or anything like that, and he got right up in my chest, and it confused me, you know, because you don't give compliment, you know, like that. So I'm like, I backed up. I'm like, sir, what are you doing? And he started saying something. I can't remember exactly, and he swung at me and at my phone. And I'm telling you, you're gonna see me recording. My phone, he cracked my phone. The whole thing. I'm over here like, yo, stay right there. You're gonna be arrested for assaulting me. There was this woman. Her name is Sue. I remember her name because she approached me in the financial office right there, the financial department. I was right in here before I came in here. Her name is Sue. She came quickly and was like, no, he didn't. Come on now. You know what I mean? Like.
So what is it I can do for you?
I want to press charges on him. He assaulted me. Okay, I was engaged in a constitutionally, protected activity. Okay, he violated my rights.
Okay. So do you have video of him swatting at you or swinging at you?
Yeah, like I told you.
Can I see it, or?
I'm gonna show you once we're done with this whole thing. Because I'm trying to record for my safety. You know, well, you're recording now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the choice to record too.
Yeah.
You know, so after we take it, before I turn off the feed, okay, I want to get this gentleman's name and badge number since he just came here. I already know Johnson's because he made a horrible impression.
All right.
Deputy Schaefer.
Schaefer?
074.
Thank you so much, Deputy Schaefer. I appreciate that.
Right here.
So
Awesome.
this gentleman's conduct is harassment at this point. It's not assault.
Hey, call it what you want to call it. I can always sit there and disagree with it in court if I choose to, kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, but call it what you want to call it. I already showed the one lady the video.
Just get your name while you're looking for that.
Yeah, I don't want my information said out loud, so just take it right there, all right? Because you already know me by good citizen. That's how he knows me by. Because I don't have to identify myself. You know what I mean? I didn't commit a crime. So don't treat me like that. With the way you came in here and the way you were talking down to me, talking about you're not going to make you did, sir, you can say whatever you want because your supervisor, I'm assuming, is here. Okay? Oh, he's not a supervisor?
He's not my supervisor.
Okay, either way, you got somebody here, okay, that can see how you were presenting yourself. And you played yourself. You really did. I was being cordial and everything. You came over here being aggressive. You were aggressive. I asked you to write your name down for me because you don't have a business card.
I didn't have any.
You know what you look at your racial voice now. What you say?
Well, here's my name. That's the whole difference. My voice is loud.
What you say to me though?
All right, what's your last name, sir? Leonardo?
Leonardo. Just like the paper.
Absolutely.
What's your first name?
Jerry. With J-E-R.
It was on the desk.
I'm sorry?
J-E-R.
Is that short for anything, or
No. Most people spell it with a G. That's
the middle initial?
L.
Date of birth?
12/21/46.
So what's going on? Why are we here today? Why am I here?
You gotta ask.
Huh? Well, I gotta.
I was giving the girls a hard time.
Uh-huh.
I went on and on and on. I just got tired.
Okay.
I walked up to him and I took that and instead of put his phone down and out there, he started hitting me. And that's what I did, because I don't think the women need to be treated that way.
How are they being treated?
He was being very aggressive. Rude. And it was just it wasn't, I mean, I was stood there for quite a while during the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I just got tired of it. If that was been my son,
Cleared up.
it'd be unfair. And, look, I'm not trying to deny what they did, or whatever. I'm not doing that. These women felt threatened. I could see the woman took the last of she was starting to shake. I just wanted him to stop. But he was going to stop, and he still hasn't.
Okay.
But you want to arrest me? He said, can I be arrested? So I said, here.
The way you treated me, I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah,
I would like for me.
just hang on. I'm just gonna go in here for a second.
I'll have him.
Please go.
Sir, you need that? What's that mine?
Great to see you. Stay out of trouble.
Were you all here when that gentleman was out there? So what went on?
Well, basically, he was walking around. I thought he was talking to somebody.
Okay.
He was holding it up, so I thought, well, you know how you show people where you are.
Yeah.
But then he stood there. I said, here. Stood there, just looking at somebody. I said, are you talking with someone or taping us? And that's when he said that he has the right to do what he wants. I don't even remember exactly what he said.
Independent journalist and do anything he wants here.
And we said, you really, because I was always under the impression you needed signatures to take. And that's all I wanted to know is what he was doing.
Yeah, and he wanted our names.
As long as he's filming in a public building from publicly accessible areas, it's well within his First Amendment.
Even if I mean, because I know in school they always have signatures and everything else. They don't do it.
If he's just filming general goings on, there's nothing we can do.
Okay.
All right, from publicly accessible areas.
All right.
All right.
Today's that case in the place saying, oh, there's just a bunch of women here. I'm going to come back and...
Yeah, you know, he was belligerent. He was arrogant.
Well, yeah, he
was
is.
asked by one of the county deputies to stop.
He unfortunately doesn't have to. He was in. I had him. He was in the post
Here he is
office.
again. I don't want to be filmed.
Okay.
So, excuse me.
All right.
Officer with integrity is informing them that I have a right to do this. So, Officer Stockman, if you could just speak to the one lady.
I did.
You know, because she needs to
I
be
did.
aware of this.
But the other caveat with that is
I know we talked about this the other day.
It's,
I'm not reporting transactions or anything
no,
like that.
but if a specific individual tells you they don't want to be filmed, you need to respect that.
Now, if they work for the public.
That's not true. If a specific individual tells you they don't want to be
Actually,
filmed,
I have a right to report public officials and public employees while they're conducting their duties. Okay, I already know my rights. I have a right to do this. You know what I mean? Like, they're the ones who violated my rights for no reason. I was here. I was exercising my right quietly.
Box appears negative.
The only one who didn't even say nothing is the lady right here.
that's fine.
933.
I don't know. New York State laws about consent.
933,
to
go
film. I
ahead.
don't know what they. I don't know what they are.
We can say we're not comfortable.
Spoke to the caller, and we'll.
Which I told him, but and he knows, but public employees in the course of their regular duties, he has the right to film from publicly accessible areas.
So you can stand there all day and just with this camera.
However, if you're recording someone and they say they are uncomfortable with being recorded or having their picture taken, I don't believe he then has the right to violate someone else's rights if they don't want to have their picture taken or being
It is a single, what they call single party consent, which I tried to explain to him.
Okay.
As long as one person's aware of it, then the other person, right? Isn't that the case?
Yeah.
All right, so then we can basically vacate the premises if we're uncomfortable with being
You want to meet us at Jerry
Basically,
Brown?
which is what you did. You just left the area, which is about all you can do, unfortunately.
So she can't do her job effectively because he's recording her.
Well, that's the thing is, then it gets into gray area, and it's a can of worms. Whereas now you're impeding your duties and keeping you from doing your job,
Right.
which is
My question.
my
is,
job to articulate. If
we have documents that people are filing and continually doing that are not.
which he
public.
can't film transactions, like he can't stand over you while you're. But if he's in a publicly accessible area, just
Anything on the
filming
other side of
general
that counter
goings
is
on.
publicly accessible, and you could see
He can
documents like
film
birth
and zoom in
certificates,
on their desk to
divorces.
see what documents are on there.
It's a huge gray area. I don't know those specific laws. I just know.
I understand. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Those are very deep dive.
I get it.
So
It's Friday. Really?
I dealt with him at the post office 2 days ago. He did the same thing at the post office, and they called us. And unfortunately, there was nothing I could do.
And he was referring to us as a federal building, which we're not. Then he referred to us as city employees, which we are not.
Yeah. It's a public building. I get it. He can do that whole thing. I'm more concerned about the whole documents, and if he's catching something on camera that he's not, either you got to pay for it or you're not allowed to.
Right.
You know.
Which is,
Yeah, an area is.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not here all day. I don't, it's.
I get it, and that's fine. You want to? So at the end of the day, there's nothing that we can do aside from call you, and if or call the.
I mean, I want to take your name for the report, just as a witness and somebody I talked to. If you want to talk it over with your supervisors, and then you all can follow up later.
I don't want to work like that. My bigger issue.
I don't know if it falls.
And that was going on for 10 minutes.
I don't know if it falls under harassment or not. If you want to file later for harassment, or if it falls under something bigger, I don't know. But,
I understand.
but then if this,
On Monday, is he going to be waiting for me to come to work? Because obviously he's got nothing better to do.
but I have his info. Obviously, I'm going to report. If I can get your info and add it to the report.
And I'm certainly not interested in being his witness because I didn't see.
No, you're not his witness. You're
I get that.
mine as a
Just saying.
person I
Because
interviewed for a
immediately
report.
started with whatever took place, as you all saw this, I didn't see anything. I had my head turned away from the desk.
Which is,
So now the question is, if my employees are now not feeling safe, the only remedy I can see would be to have him removed. That can't happen, is what you're saying.
no, it can, because now it becomes harassment because you all feel annoyed, harassed, and
Let's
alarmed.
Let's do that then.
If you want to do that.
1, 2, 3, go.
He's just
Okay.
standing there, making everybody out one out of
This is ridiculous.
Which
She's
is,
the one that talked to me. Oh, they're gonna walk away, the walk of shame.
yeah, so,
Yeah, this
So
is this is
that's and now it's affecting the course of business with the public. as
which
well,
is what he
so-
can't do, which is affect
Right.
your
He
duties.
wasn't filming himself while he walked around because he came in here to start trouble.
Well, I mean,
Around with the big grin on his face, just waiting,
5502.
waiting for someone to interact with him.
no, that's, I mean,
So we're giving him the benefit
5502, go ahead.
from the premises.
I didn't recognize him at first, but once I saw his ID and his name, we've dealt with him 100 times, and that's all he wants is a reaction. That's all he
17 and
wants.
18,
We're
stop
requesting
50
that he
Park.
be removed from the premises.
Okay, I just need somebody's name here. So for now, all I can do is ask him to leave and escort him out of here, with or without the help of deputies.
Sure.
If he refuses or comes back, then it becomes trespassing.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm here because I'm recording in public.
All right, Daniel.
I just smacks my phone. I'll explain
Yeah, I
that.
don't think I've
Okay.
problem.
So I know, and like I explained to them, generally you have the right to be here, okay? None of these
Receipt
employees feel
1427.
comfortable being filmed, which has caused them to have to step away from their desks,
So
okay?
did you inform them?
I
that,
did, but, all right, let me finish, all right? Because now I'm here and I have to deal with it.
I know, unfortunately.
Okay,
I apologize
so-
for them calling.
The part, like I said, is you are not allowed to interfere with the course of their duties.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay, I will let
See
you
how
finish.
nobody here is up working and they're all back there because they don't want to be filmed?
Well, that's actually
Now,
because of that. because I
now,
was assaulted.
now they
Yeah.
can't perform their duties,
Well, I'm not. I'm
which
not,
is now a result of what you're doing.
Oh
Okay?
no, that's not true. This is. A
I can
result.
articulate that and I will.
Can I-
so
can
now,
I speak now?
Nope. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Now I have to do my job. Okay.
So
Now I'm asking you to
All right.
leave
Why?
because
Oh,
you're interfering with their duties.
Do you know? All right. I just want to
Okay.
explain this to you.
Daniel,
Could you
listen,
just
we've
listen?
been
I asked
civil.
you not to say my name out in public. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For my privacy. That's
well,
fine.
it's all
that was a
recorded
slip-up.
anyway.
That was a slip up.
Okay.
But listen, I just want to let you know. Okay?
You can let me know anything you want.
That you know that I am engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. Okay.
Except
listen.
when you're
If you
interfering-
hold on. If you interfere with it, all right, you're committing a federal felony.
Then you have every right to
I'm just
proceed.
letting you know that.
Okay.
So please don't make that mistake. And
Well,
please let me
don't make
also
the
say,
mistake of not leaving when I'm
gonna
asking
leave.
you to.
Listen, you can ask me. I can respectfully decline.
And I
'cause
will.
I haven't done nothing.
And I
But can
will
explain?
detain you and remove
634
you.
Hamilton
You will
Street.
detain me for leaving?
For
For not
domestic
leaving?
crosses are
Correct,
gonna
'cause
be
at that point you're
Mumford and Main
trespassing.
Street.
You know that'd be an unlawful detainment, right?
I don't believe so, and I will articulate
You
that.
sure you want to open the?
Yes, sir. I will do
open
that
the
if I
civil
need to.
litigation to.
I will do that if I need to.
Okay, so let me explain before I answer. Okay, while I'm here reporting, which I have a right to do, and you explained that to them,
Mm-hmm.
I never approached them. I never interfered with anything. I never spoke to them, and I can prove that with the recording.
Okay.
Okay, listen. You asked me to listen, and I listened to you. Please listen.
Because you keep telling the same story over and
Because
over,
I have
man.
a right to explain what actually happened,
Okay.
and I didn't commit a crime. I didn't do anything. So please listen. Okay, so I go. I'm right here.
All right, I
hold on, sir, please.
I
Could you just
don't-
please be reasonable?
I don't need the play-by-play of your activities
Okay,
here.
so while I'm here, they approached me and asked me what was happening or what I'm doing. Okay, they're interfering with me, with my business. I didn't interfere with them. So with that being said, I'm going to respectfully not leave. I'm going to say no because I didn't do anything. I'm going to finish up gathering my content.
And then I'm going to escort you out of here.
For what?
The reasons I told you.
So, all right.
Listen,
let's
these
be clear.
folks are in
Let's be
here
clear.
to conduct a transaction.
Let's be clear. Are you
employees-
ordering me to leave
I am.
under threat of arrest?
I am.
Really? I thought you said I was just going to be detained. Now it's under threat of arrest.
That's what detainment means.
Okay, well, I am going to decline because I haven't done nothing wrong. Okay, like I said, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay, then at this point, I'm going to ask you to put your hands behind your back.
I would like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Don't have to do that right now.
No, it's within your policy.
It's
I'm
not.
asking to speak to your supervisor.
We can speak to him down at the station.
That's not how this works.
I am not under any obligation to have a supervisor respond here.
Is it not
It's
your
not.
policy?
It's not.
Okay, well, I didn't commit a crime, so you're unlawfully detaining me.
That's fine. All right, just put your hands behind your back,
Excuse me,
please.
sir. Can you please explain?
Please don't resist.
He's unlawfully.
He's a different department.
Please don't resist.
This guy's arresting me.
I'll give you your phone back.
Please do not turn that off.
Because you're arrested.
I'll just ask you. You've been right. You put this in my pocket. Can you please call the supervisor?
You can speak to one at the station.
Okay, now you're opening yourself up for civil litigation.
That's
okay?
fine.
Stick this right here.
Yeah, can you put it in that front pocket? See that little zipper there, please? Thank you so much. I'm gonna give a compliment to you.
That's what's on.
Alright, it's okay. Your decision. Unlawful detainment, unlawful arrest.
Dispatch to 5503, clear to copy.
Okay, I was just gonna take, maybe like 10 more minutes, gather my content, and be on my way. I didn't do anything wrong. They approached me, I have a right to be there. If the officer in the order said I can record him, he allowed me to record him. I even spoke to the supervisor. It's all in the video.
9421, go ahead.
I'm being cordial with you guys. The only time I was
I'm
upset
clear,
was when I
Mr.
was
Cole.
assaulted. Okay, I didn't do. You guys were supposed to be here about that.
Receive. Dispatch to 5503.
I don't understand. So with that being
Post
said,
one
I'm
Q
gonna
mark, one
invoke
under.
my right to remain
Oh,
silent,
okay.
my Fifth Amendment right. Thank you.
Post 1 in custody of 1432.
Can you do me a favor and just stand
Go
here
for
with him?
5503.
I have to speak to somebody back there.
Can I please have like your incident number and stuff?
Oh, you'll get all that. Absolutely.
Thank you.
One male to the station, 0.
All right, so he refused to leave, so I placed him in custody for trespassing.
Okay.
But you have to sign the charge. So can you come down to the station and do that?
Yes.
Do you have a name? His name?
Daniel Castillo.
Castillo?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have to sign the
Charge.
charge that we are basically saying that he's not trespassing.
Are you okay with that?
So
Do you want to get
You give your
I'm
old
gonna call
card or your search of that card, I'll trade you for
I
that.
don't, if you look it up, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes, but I can't hold him
I understand.
for an unreasonable amount of time,
I understand.
Okay,
I
yep.
understand.
which is like a half hour. So,
All right. I'm texting my husband right now.
okay. Then I will get going with him to the station and just come into the front lobby and tell him you're here for me,
Okay.
and I'll bring it out to you.
Okay.
Okay?
We get treated as other folks. Not, white people get mistreated too. Don't misunderstand.
All right, Daniel, ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay. Where's your phone?
It's in my pocket.
This zipper one?
Yes, sir. To be honest, I'm just disappointed that it had to been you.
I am too, man.
To be honest, but you took an oath to our Constitution, and you were supposed to uphold that.
I am.
You did it at the
upholding
post office, but you're not doing it now.
You're right, because you didn't interfere with anybody's work.
I didn't interfere here. They came up to me.
That's articulable, man. I can
You say
articulate you
so.
did.
I can prove it, though.